Hi guys, I am finally, sorry about my eye roll, I'm just like, I'm so stressed. I'm finally going to make the video I've been wanting to make for about a month or two, which is like a life update type of video. There are a lot of changes coming up in my life very soon, and I am extremely stressed about them all, and stress only leads to one thing with me, and that is anxiety. And then when I get enough anxiety, it makes my depression worse and I go into a very bad place. So, it's not great, really. And even though people keep saying, you know, look on the bright side, try and find the positives, like, in all the situations that are happening, I don't find that easy when suffering with the things I suffer with. So I thought I would make a video anyway, just to kind of try and, I don't know, just do an update video and put it out there, because otherwise none of my other videos are going to make sense when I start jabbering on about the stuff I'm going to tell you about. So I've written them down because there's quite a lot of them, and I'm finding that lists are kind of getting a bit more helpful now. Anyway, the first big thing is we are moving. I've probably mentioned that. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in any of my videos or not, because I film a lot of videos that I don't post, and it's not on purpose, it's just that I don't get to edit them and post them, so I have no idea. Anyway, we are moving house, well, apartment, and it's been a really shit ride, guys. 2 days ago, it was our 2-year anniversary of moving to Toronto from the UK. Woo. I like to celebrate these kind of things, but to be honest, it has not been the best 2 years, and I am enjoying Toronto a lot more now, but obviously it's hard to enjoy it. It doesn't matter where you live if you're buried in anxiety, depression and agoraphobia. It's not going to matter where you live, sort of thing, you know, everything's going to suck. Well, for me anyway. So, that is why I was not throwing a party about being here for 2 years. I really don't want to ramble too much, but I know I am already, so I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, so, basically, we have lived in this place ever since we arrived. We have lived here for 2 years. And 6 months after we moved in, the landlord said he wanted to sell the place. So we have never felt settled, and we've never felt safe, like that we're going to stay in the place, because he never ended up selling it. So 6 months, you know, came to the end of our contract, and then he was like, oh, well, I haven't sold it, I'll take it off the market and you can rent it for another year. So we re-signed the contract, and then 6 months later, he was like, I want to try and sell it again. And we were like, are you kidding me? We've really got a shit landlord. I really hope there's good landlords out there. I haven't actually met one yet. Actually, no, that's a lie. I met one in Sweden. We had a brilliant landlord for all of 4 months. Anyway, we've spent the past 6 months having people come in and out, trying to sell the property, and no one's bought it. Blah, blah, blah. Total bullshit. We've never felt at home in this apartment because we have never felt like we're allowed to stay here, so we haven't even unpacked half our stuff that we moved here with, you know. It's been complete shit. We've been living with boxes, you know. I've gone on far too long about that. Okay, so we wanted to stay in the same building, and we tried really hard. Like, we phoned every number they put on the bulletin board downstairs, you know. We put a notice up ourselves looking for an apartment in this building because we really like the building, and we don't want to move. I don't want to move. I fucking hate change. It ruins me. And, you know, we love the area and whatever. Anyway, did not work out. Blah, 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 blah. Total shit. We are moving out of the building. I'm very upset about this. But we are only moving 1 block away. We were thinking of moving over to near where a couple of our friends live. And it's not that far. It's only like 1 kilometre away from where we are now. But we decided that we just, I don't know, we just thought, like, for me and my mental health, like, it might be better just to have a little bit less of a change, stay in a similar area, and just not have that kind of extra stress of me having to figure out how to get places in a different way, because literally nothing will change about the way I travel or like how to get to my therapist, my doctors, whatever. And the best part is it's even closer to my local Starbucks. You can see it from the balcony. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, but it does. Because I'm always talking about Starbucks and it's just like, oh my god, I should have shares in it. You can also see the top of the CN Tower from our balcony, which is like, I'm a little bit in love with that because I'm not from Toronto, so the CN Tower still excites me because it's a landmark, you know, people who live here couldn't give a shit, so it excites me, whatever. So I am clearly quite excited about the actual flat we're moving to because I've noticed myself smiling while I was talking about that. So we're moving into a place that is only a block away, doesn't make it any less stressful really, because, sorry, I just drew on my hand because I'm fiddling with a pen, brilliant, and it's red. I know I'm really nervous today. I know that's coming across a little bit. I'm just really anxious and nervous and stressed and everything. So that's the way it is. What was I saying? I was saying that it wasn't any less stressful just because it was close by. And this is because you still have to get movers. You still have to book out elevators in both buildings, which you have to put a deposit down for. And it's like, we'd just completely forgotten about that aspect of moving. We hadn't budgeted for it because you have to actually put down actual real money. Like, it's not like in this building, it's just a normal check. They don't cash it unless something goes wrong. In the other building, they want an actual banker's draft. So that's like giving them cash, except you can't actually give them cash. You have to give them a banker's draft. Fucked up a bit there. I'm going to be eating toast for a week. Or 2. Or 3. Yeah, I laugh, but that's because I'm crying on the inside. Oh god, so skint. I've had to be instrumental in quite a lot of those things. Of like, I mean, my other half has done so much towards the move already, you know, like organising the movers and things, but I've actually been the one doing some of the footwork, like getting the banker's draft itself. I actually did make a video on that, which I'll probably post after this. I went to the bank on my own and got the banker's draft, which was really, really hard. And, you know, going to the actual building, the new building, and sort of booking the elevator, you know, things like that. I've just been doing a lot more than I normally do, which is really hard, and it's horrible because some of it, it's like, I know for a fact I wouldn't have been able to do it a year ago, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I guess I should see the positive in the fact that I am able to do these things, even though they hurt me intensely to do. As in, they hurt my brain. They cause me intense stress. What I don't want to happen is to have some kind of major meltdown during this move. I know that's quite a high risk thing that might happen. I need to try and take the fear out of that happening. And if it happens, it happens. I'm just scared. We are moving in just 18 days, which is less than 3 weeks, which is horrifying. And we only signed a contract like a week ago. So yeah, it was hard to find an apartment, and that's just how it happens here. You get like a month to actually get somewhere. People don't want you 3 months in advance to sign a contract. People want you a month in advance. No, in the UK, it's like I'm used to having like 3 months notice that I'm going to move somewhere. It's horrifying. So we started packing last night, and we did 5 hours straight, and I was just finished. Absolutely finished. My energy, oh my god, I don't know how we're going to pack this place, I really don't. Stress for Jess equals anxiety. Anxiety equals worsening depression equals anxiety equals stress. Big circle of crap everywhere. Just, you know, if you could see my aura, it would be like fireworks and explosions and horror. Right, I'm going to move on to the next life thing, because I think I've talked quite enough about the fact that we're moving house. Our current landlord, as I said already, is a complete and utter twat bag. I have many more words for him. That's the tamest one I can think of, because I still have to swear. He's horrifying. Long story short, he's trying to get an extra month's rent out of us, which we don't owe him. He has managed to forget that you pay the last month's rent up front when you actually move in. That's how it works here. You pay first and last. It counts as like what you have in the UK. You'd pay a deposit. It's not quite the same. Anyway, he's like pretending like he doesn't have this last month's rent. It's like a daily fight, okay? We have gone to the bank. We've gone to our realtor. We've gone to his realtor. Everybody is on our side saying we're in the right. He's the only one that doesn't understand, and he's the one that keeps fucking bothering my other half every day with texts and phone, well, not phone calls, because he's a freaking, I don't know, I don't want to say the word that I want to call him, but he's a twat. He has no spine. He's being spineless. Mind you, if he did call, we wouldn't pick up the phone, so maybe we are too, I don't know. But yeah, he'll just text every day saying, I need my money, give me my money, put the money in my account. All you need to know is this guy's basically trying to steal a month's rent from us, and I live in terror that he is going to come through that door whilst I'm here, whilst I'm not here and the cat's alone. He has access to it, but legally he's not allowed to come in, yeah, without our permission whilst we live here. He's not the kind of guy that's going to stick to the law involving the shit. It's horrible. It actually makes me want to cry a bit, because I've had nightmares for the past week about him coming and like shooting me and stuff, and ugh. Anyway, that is horrifyingly stressful and anxiety inducing, and I don't want to cry now, but I've been crying myself to sleep a lot. The other life change, yes, there's more. Why does it all have to happen at once? Oh, another one that I just remembered, I'll just mention it really quickly because it's really boring. Taxes. We have to go and do our taxes on the weekend. And whilst that might not sound terrible, it's like 2 hours of sitting in a really hot office. Yeah, we're going to do that on the weekend. That's going to be shit. I remember doing it last year, finding it really anxiety provoking, and I don't feel any better about it this year, which sucks. And, you know, milestones and all that shit, I'm blah, 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 blah. God, I need to breathe. Okay. Another life change is that we are in the process of getting a second cat. A little brother for our Fuzzbot. And we are getting him, we're getting another boy, and we're getting him from the same place that we got him from. So the problem is, the kitten is now 6 weeks old, and I obviously want to visit it as young as possible. Like, we saw him when he was 3 or 4 weeks old, I think. He was tiny, and just, oh, I treasure those photos, like, look, they're my family, he's my baby. Oh, I get so emotional about it. Now, the problem is, the place where we're going to get the kitten, the lady who has the kittens is really, really unwell, and she's going through treatment, and I don't want to say anything else because that's her business. Now, I don't want to sound like a complete bitch, and this is where the stress comes into play, because I feel for her so badly. It's like I feel like that about anybody who I hear is sick. So I'm like the most overly empathetic person you'll ever meet. Yeah. So the problem is, every time we try and go and visit the kitten, so we've been trying to do this for 3 weeks, it doesn't happen. So we'll try and go on Saturday and Sunday every single weekend. So 6 times now we've tried to visit it. Obviously we haven't gone, because we'll try and ring first, because she'll say, oh, can you ring before you come? And we'll ring and we'll ring and we'll ring. She won't pick up the phone. And then she'll finally pick up the phone in the afternoon. My other half's just come home and he's taking his shoes off and his coat off, and I've forgotten what I was saying. And he's going to go and sit in the bedroom because I told him, I said I can't film with someone watching me. Thank you. The cat's gone in with him. That's really cute. They can have some bro time. Anyway, totally forgotten where I was. I know it was about cats. So every time we try and visit, that was it, that she doesn't pick up the phone, and then by the time she does pick up the phone, it's too late in the day to go over there, because like I said, it's an hour and a half each way. And then she'll say, oh, can you ring tomorrow? And exactly the same thing happens. So it's getting really awkward, because I am like so upset. I want to see my cat. You know, it's mine. It's ours. You know, we've already, like, this was 6 months ago. We made this agreement with her that should she come across another male kitten that matches the one we have, because we want two the same, that it would be ours. You know, we made this agreement with her. So up pops a little kitty, and yeah, I feel terrible. I feel like a bitch for even like thinking about myself and my kitten, you know, over her illness. But I know there shouldn't be a but there, but there is a but, and that is that I want to see my cat. And all I wish is that, obviously, I completely understand, like, her situation. I get it. I freaking get it. And it's horrifying. But I wish that there was a helper of some sort, or a friend of hers, that could just come round and just let us see the kitten, you know? I really don't know what we're going to do, but it's really stressing me out. And, yeah, I think that that's what we need to say to her, really, is that, like, look, we don't want to make your situation any more uncomfortable. Is there a way that you could get someone else to come round and just let us in and let us meet the cat, sort of thing, you know? Because she keeps apologising, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel so bad. Just the fact that she's ill upsets me as well, because she's a really nice lady. So I might be without internet for a few days when we move, because I'm imagining, I know they're coming to put the install the internet. I don't fucking know. It's like the It Crowd, isn't it? They're going to bring a box to me. They're coming on like the day after we move in, but I'm probably not going to be posting videos during that time, so I'm not sure if this will be the last one I'll post until after we move or what, but either way, please come back and visit me. I get lonely if I'm on my own here in YouTube land. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go and try and breathe and somehow calm down, because I'm not feeling very calm. I will probably steal quite a few hugs. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that this wasn't too boring. But like I said, it was just like a life update type of thing that I've been meaning to do, and now I've done it. So there you go, there's a thumbs up in my video this time. Okay, well, I hope to see you again, and I'm going to wave for too long and be really awkward about it. Bye.